Hey guys, so we're starting a new Let's Play today. This one should be really short. We're gonna play Life and Death 2: The Brain. Um, I played this a lot as a kid, and I actually owned a different version. The version I owned came bundled with a bunch of other games, so it wasn't exactly the same as this version, and I think it was actually a newer version than this one, but I couldn't get my CD to install on DOSBox, so we're using another version. The other thing I like about my other version it has this huge warning instead of this stuff here. It's like do not use this for like real doctor work because it's a doctor games. It was funny.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like a lot of the stuff is very educational. Sometimes I feel like I could go out and do brain surgery after playing a game like this.
I actually learned a lot from this game. But nothing that would really help me in life. So, anyways, it's Life and Death 2, 1990 by Software Toolworks. So it's just are so exciting. Look at him go.
Look at the floppy disks, and it's the two different types of floppy disks too.
It just sits there and changes colors.
That is
So
awesome.
here's our test. Normally I do Smappy as all these names, and I'm going to keep doing Smappy. However, this is different. You might not have noticed yet, but I am really bad about being a creature of habit. When I played this when I was young, I didn't really have the nickname Smappy just yet, and I had a much more common name. I had Eye Picker. We will be Dr. Eye Picker, and you'll find out very soon why I played as this. And I actually had, it says 1 out of 5. That means I've saved 1 out of 5 people. I had thousands. In fact, I had so many people I played, it wasn't on the clipboard anymore. It went off the clipboard. So I'm used to being called Dr. Eye Picker, so we will be Dr. Eye Picker.
Okay.
Now, you probably heard a little bit of. It's saying "Welcome to Toolworks General." Even in my version, you couldn't really understand it. So, Dr. Eye Picker, please report to the classroom in the southwest corner of the hospital for orientation. So we're supposed to go to this room. We're not going to right now. We're gonna go to every other room. I'm just gonna
Sweet.
show you around in this one. I'm not sure we'll actually get to any patients. So here's the cafeteria. We can go in there, and this scene looks exactly the same all the time, but he says something different. He.
Oh, yes. There's my cue. Um, Now Liz and Jim are at it. She made a crack about his coffee, and I thought he was going for his drill.
Yeah, so he says completely useless things. You can watch this guy spills coffee. Oh no.
It's all over the floor. That's
I'm
a
also going to
hazard.
mention I haven't actually played this in a long time. That test doctor was actually already on this file, so I haven't played this in a couple years. I'm going to pick at his eyes. Like, anyways, so that's the cafeteria. Um, they don't say anything useful. It's just for fun. So here's an office. I can click on this plant. Water me, please. I can click on the coat, but it doesn't do anything. Click on the desk. Oops, I clicked one too many times. I'm sorry. So you can pick your staff. I honestly don't know what it does. Here's a clipboard, which is the settings. I'm gonna put it on novice level, and my initials are not RS. They're technically it's just E. But we're gonna do EP, and that was a terrible E and a terrible P, but that's okay. And
Looks good to me.
nightmare. What?
Looks good to me.
So yeah, this is pretty simple. You allow sounds on these. Nightmare mode is where almost everyone that comes in is gonna need surgery.
So
And this
it's
is
like emergency room or something.
yeah, we'll explain that later. And then these are the levels you can put it on. Depending on the level, is the type of surgery and more common surgeries. Okay, so then you have a book. You consult this book if you don't know diagnoses
Hmm.
of things, and I might remember enough that we might have to consult it to me. And here's the computer. I actually spent a lot of time in front of this computer because it's a lot of fun. It's a really bad AI, and it's just so much fun. Like, state my problem. I need Diet Coke is my problem. What would it mean if you got Diet Coke? Bliss? What does it suggest to you? It suggests happiness. How long have you felt this way?
At least a week.
A week. Still a week. So, and it'll ask some pretty fun stuff. It doesn't suggest anything. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I could spend hours here because it's funny.
That's really, really bad.
It's really random. I'm not actually quite sure what it's supposed to be used for. So, anyways, here's some Hall of Fame stuff. I think these are the computers. Yeah, Skeleton is the guy we'll meet in a minute. So, if you complete a hematoma operation or whatever successfully, you will get on that list. Yes. And this is pretty much the same thing. It's an office, and you can, yeah, so you can read the emails during the game. So the new intern seems to be doing okay, which is us.
That, okay.
What?
Yeah, okay. I was about to ask that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure she's got the right stuff to be a neurosurgeon, but we'll see. Um, you're gonna find out pretty quick also. I'm not gonna be that serious in this Let's Play. I really just want to show it off, and I'm not quite sure how good I'm gonna be, but I love to goof around. It's gonna be a major goofing fest. So, you are now in what we call the operating room. This is where surgical procedures are performed. You can sit here and it will talk and talk and talk. And you can watch them all point at his open gaping wound. We will actually go to the OR. When we have to go there, the screen is a lot different. But when we don't need to go to places like that, it just shows these little scenes. When we kill somebody, they'll be in here, and we can read how we killed them.
It's not when somebody dies, it's when we kill them.
I told you. Here's the CAT scanner. I actually learned a lot about CAT scans and MRIs from this game, actually. So it's just, and then it shows you. It's actually really interesting things like what an aneurysm looks like in a CAT scan, according to this game. What a subdural hematoma. But we'll come back to that. Whoops, when it's relevant. I didn't mean to come to the clue. And so, anyways, here's the MRI. Again, this all looks different when you actually need to go there. And this is the radiology for x-rays. I guess there's... Oh, yeah. And this is the anagram room. And
Anagram
here's...
room?
Well, it's... I think you look at their blood vessels in their brain. That's what it is. So here's the old lady who's always picking on me. Hello, shouldn't you be in class? And you can ask her things, pretty much anything I just said. You can click on the clipboard again for settings. And she's the one that's paging you, so if you continuously ignore her, she'll get angry.
I love how you can ask her what her sign is.
Oh, you want me to?
What are you doing tonight?
How would you like to eat that stethoscope, doctor? We can ask her what her sign is. I gotta go back. Oh, okay. Well, she won't ask me. But yeah, eventually you can ask her again. She never will go on a date with you. I don't want to go date with her either. How much time do we have?
About a minute.
Okay, well, I'm not going to read this, so we'll go to the classroom real quick. So he sits here and he talks about a lot. He pretty much tells you how to play the game. Anytime you're stuck or you need to learn how to do something like surgery or take care of a patient, he'll tell you. And anytime you fail at something, they force you to come here and they will tell you how to do it. So we have a patient in room 4. So the rooms are 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we come back, we will see our first patient. And he will learn the fury of Dr. Eyepicker.
What do I call you? Do I call you Eye Picker for this?
No, just keep calling me Smappy.
Are you sure? I mean, I could call you Eye Picker.
No, I'm down with Smappy. I don't think I'll
Okay.
actually respond to Eyepicker.
Okay, I'm sure you would actually.
Probably I might, but that's kind of sad. Alright, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.